works with schools, particularly primary schools, to try and get primary school age children the ability to learn to play tennis and to play it and to engage in competitions. We run a big competition here in the Northeast, and there are thousands and thousands of children that as a result get the chance to see what playing tennis is like, discover whether they like it, and some of them of course turn out to end up with a real commitment to the sport. So I think there's no way you can ever encourage the development of sport unless you start it in the schools, and a lot of these kids would probably in normal circumstances never get a chance to play tennis, and we like to help them do so.
Blair Sports Foundation Year 3 Tennis Challenge Cup is one of the most prestigious schools events in the whole country. This short film will showcase some of the highlights and how you can be part of it. This next section shows the tennis activities linked to the local cluster competitions. The skills consist of 5 activities. All of the specific information can be found in the information pack that schools, coaches or teachers have access to. The order of the activities depends on the organiser, space and timings. Your organiser will go through this on the day of the event. The first is the egg and spoon race, which you can see happening right now. A race where children carry the ball on their racket, run to a designated marker, then pass the ball to the next person in their team. The changeover must be completed without using hands to transfer the ball. The first team to complete wins. Next is pass the parcel. The children stand in a circle and pass the ball from racket to racket. They count the number of passes made, and the team with the highest number of passes without the ball dropping wins. If the ball drops to the floor, then the children simply start again from 0. Next is footwork cones, then throwing into a large bucket. Children take a ball and step in and out of a series of cones or ladders. When they reach the end of the ladder, they throw the ball into a large bucket or target. Teams with the most balls in wins. Next activity is hitting into a large bucket or target. The children balance the ball on their racket while stepping in and out of a series of cones or ladders. They take the ball off the racket and then try to hit the ball into a large bucket to score for their team. The team with the highest number of balls in the buckets wins. The final activity is hitting tennis cans down. The children stand in pairs on either side of the court, widthways. 2 children from each team at a time. A can is placed in the middle of the court. Pupils aim to knock the can over by hitting the ball along the floor back and forward to each other. The ball is controlled using the racket and not by using hands. When time is called, the players change over. The team with most can knockdown points wins. Players will also play mini tennis red singles matches against their allocated opposition. Usually all the 1s, 2s, 3s and 4s play against each other. Scoring may vary due to the amount of space and time. However, matches should follow tie-break scoring. The organiser will inform you of this. Rules of mini tennis red can be found either from your local tennis coach, teacher or from the TBSF Year 3 information pack that everyone can get access to.
Get involved in the Tony Blair Sports Foundation Challenge Cup?
Well, this is a great focus for tennis, for young people, the area. The foundation has got great roots in the local community, in schools, and we already have nearly 300 schools participating in this event. It's a culmination of activity around participation, having fun, getting involved in it, and if we can get, as I was saying earlier, if we can get more kids playing. And hopefully we get kids playing, we get their elder brothers and sisters, their parents engaged, their friends, then we'll get more people participating. But above all, the more schools we get, the more kids we get involved, then hopefully the more successful the competition will become, and indeed success always breeds success.
This next section shows the tennis activities linked to the county and regional finals. The Tennis Factory skills consist of 4 activities. All of the specific information can be found in the information pack that schools, coaches, teachers have access to. The order of activities depends on the organiser, space and timings. Your organiser will go through this on the day of the event. The first, which you can see happening right now, is the rally rebound. 2 members of each team of 4 rallies for 2 minutes, or time may change due to number of teams. Pairs change on command. This can be improvised within school by getting players to hit against a wall. However, you must ensure their safety. The next activity is the can knockdown. Players dribble a ball to the line, stop the ball and then aim the ball at the tin can. If they knock the tin can over, they score 1 point. The next team member follows on. Each team complete as many goals as possible in the allotted time. Recommended that each player has a racket, hits the ball and then returns to collect another ball from the bucket of balls. This can be improvised within school by getting players to hit over any item that can be knocked down or hit. But again, you must ensure their safety. The last activity is the volley ladder. The players serve underarm, hit the ball through ladder circle. The next team member follows on, returning to collect a new ball from the bucket. 1 racket may be shared between the team, or they can each have 1. Each team completes as many goals as possible in the allotted time, scoring 1 point per success. This can be improvised within the school by getting players to hit through hoops held by a teacher, but please use sponge balls only to ensure safety. As highlighted, all of the above Tennis Factory activities can be improvised within the school environment.
Right guys, hope you enjoyed this morning and the tennis activities you've done. Hopefully you'll have lots of new skills to take forward towards the Tony Blair tennis competition. Is that right? Yeah. Very good. Tennis!
There are a number of ways that you can get involved with the programme. Either speak to your local coach, club or tennis venue, the local Lawn Tennis Association team or the Tony Blair Sports Foundation.
All I can say to fellow head teachers is if you want to get involved in sport from a very early age, what better way of doing it than joining the Tennis Foundation and taking part in the regional events and the opportunities that they offer. Fantastic opportunity. Join up, join in, get involved.